Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel, Victorious Gaming here. Finally, today we just got Gladiator to level 70 and we're gonna try out how powerful he is in timeline battle on autoplay mode. We're not gonna play it manually just to see if he's able to defeat those PvP meta like Jean-Grey, Thanos, Silver Surfer and maybe Black Widow on autoplay mode. By the way, again, just to let you guys know, this is not my account. Thanks to my alliance member Papa from Harrigan for allowing me to access his account for this PvP testing. But before we get into it, let's quickly go through his Gladiator build. Alright, so his Gladiator is being the top 215 ranking around the world. That is pretty decent. And we do have pretty solid state here, max attack speed, max ignore defense, while the skill cooldown is almost maxed out. And all his gear are at 25, all Uru slots are fully amplified with all the 6-star Urus and 1 Odin's Blessing. And then all the skill set are at level 6, and then rank 5 combat type enhancement, fully awakened power of Angry Hawk ISO set, and he's rocking with a CTP of Regeneration, about 30% of max HP, which is very solid. And of course, it doesn't have a new uniform yet. Okay, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so here we are using Warps mainly for a passive skill, which is a remove all debuff. And of course she also provides 23% of all attacks from a leadership, which is nice. And then we have Colossus for the 50% damage reduction. And then we are fighting one of the top players in Vibranium League, Silver Surfer, which league Black Widow and Colossus. So let's see if Gladiator is able to take down this team on autoplay mode or not. Wow, unexpected from Gladiator. Okay, so that's not bad. This player has a very good build of Silver Surfer. He is rocking with a CTP of Regeneration, which is considered as a very decent PvP build. Okay, finally. Here we go. Gladiator definitely has some potential in PvP game mode, as what we have seen just now. He just defeated tier 3 Silver Surfer, who is one of the best PvP meta in the current state of the game. And I think it shouldn't be a problem for Gladiator to take down Black Widow, because Gladiator got a type advantage, which is combat versus speed. Okay, so here we go, next match. Alright guys, so here is another match. Tier 3 Silver Surfer, which lists Nova, the Richard Rider version, and Colossus. Let's see if Gladiator is able to take down Tier 3 Silver Surfer again or not. And if possible, I hope to see how strong Gladiator is, especially against Richard Rider. Okay, so this player seems to have a CTP of Regeneration on his Silver Surfer. So let's see how Gladiator is doing, especially against Silver Surfer that has a regen. Okay, so Silver Surfer has just charged up his tier 3 skill. I think Gladiator is not gonna survive from that, can he? Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, because Gladiator is not able to use any of his skill because of the silent effect from Silver Surfer tier 3 skill. Okay, so next match. Okay, so right now we are fighting against team led by tier 3 Jean-Grey with her Marvel Girl uniform, tier 3 Silver Surfer and tier 3 Black Widow. They got debuff leadership from Jean-Grey but no damage reduction here. This team doesn't have any support character like Colossus, Time Master or Mystic, so Gladiator might have some advantage because at least we have Colossus for the 50% damage reduction. Okay, so let's see what happened against Jean Grey. Okay, wow, seriously? Okay, so Gladiator just took down Jean Grey. But the player that we are fighting have a very good build as well. I believe this Jean Grey must be rocking with a CTP of Greed. So yeah, we are definitely fighting some of the top players here, but it seems that Gladiator is doing a very good job here. He already took down few PvP top characters even on auto play mode. That is insane for a level 70 character with no uniform. A uniform really makes a lot of difference. For example, even though you are using tier 3 Thanos, but only with his base kit, which is this. No latest uniform, he is not gonna help you. Once he enters the match, even though you have Thanos at tier 3, but with no uniform, he is pretty much dead. So yeah, a uniform really makes a lot of difference. Alright, so here is another match with Jean Grey, but the blast version of Jean Grey, which lead Thanos and Colossus, but I don't think Gladiator can take down the blast version of Jean Grey, because Gladiator got the type disadvantage like blast versus combat, so that's really a big disadvantage for Gladiator when fighting against blast characters, so that is pretty sad. But it's really not bad here, although Gladiator got a type disadvantage, still he is able to survive quite long even on autoplay mode. So that's not bad obviously. Okay, so Gladiator got wiped out by the blast version of Jean Grey. Okay, so let's get right into our last match. Alright guys, so right now we are in our last match with Jean Grey, which lead Thanos and Colossus. I'm sure that Gladiator definitely has some potential in PvP game mode because of the 40% damage reduction from his passive skill, which is awesome. And then he also got the Wolverine healing ability, which is 5% recovery of max HP for 1 second. And the activation rate is when HP is below 99%, which means that he will get the 5% recovery of max HP when his HP is below 99%, which means that he has a healing of almost all the time. That's great. And in addition to the CTP of Regeneration, so he will be very tanky for some reasons. Are we going to die here since Jean Grey has shot up her tier 3 skill? Okay, alright, guys, what did we just see? Gladiator survived from Jean Grey tier 3 skill. That is amazing. And I think if Gladiator has a revive ability like Jean Grey, it will be even better. But this is what we got for Gladiator. And he also has a 100% chance to penetrate almost everything for 6 seconds. That's very nice. And he also has a 5 seconds of invincibility, which is very useful in PvP game mode. And of course, Gladiator has one of the best leadership in the game, which is increased 55% of all attacks, which is insane. However, as you can see, I'm playing on autoplay mode, and I believe that if I set Gladiator as the leader, he is not going to survive, and that's for sure. Consider that he doesn't have a revive ability like Jean Grey or Silver Surfer, and the most important thing is all of his important skill haven't off the cooldown yet, which means yeah, he's gonna die for some reason if you use him as a leader or the first character in timeline battle, because he really needs the 3rd, 4th and 5th skill in order to do something against those PvP meta, and that's why I set him as a 3rd character, because of all of his skill will be ready when it comes to his turn. So this is kind of like fair competition because both are on autoplay mode and both have all the skill ready, so that is pretty fair. But of course, you are gonna get the best result of the characters in timeline battle when you play them manually. But I think it's very important to see what they can do on autoplay mode. If they do well, it means that you are having a very high chance of winning the match. When you play them manually, if the character just get one shot or dies easily, then I think even you play it manually, it's not gonna produce the best result. But that's just based on my opinion. I think he's gonna get one shot. Okay, so nope. Guys, what did we just see? He survived from Thanos tier 3 skill. That is amazing. Is there any character can survive from Thanos tier 3 skill? Yeah, I think there's only two. One is tier 3 Jean probably, but of course she needs a CDP of regen in order to have the chance to survive. And then the second character is Thanos himself. So yeah, there is no tier 2 character can survive from Thanos tier 3 skill. And consider now we are using a tier 2 character, he's only at level 70, no uniform, no tier 3. He survived from Thanos tier 3 skill, that is insane, right? It's almost impossible for a tier 2 character. Okay, so he failed to survive, but guys, almost 4 minutes fight. Gladiator went toe to toe with Jean and Thanos for almost 4 minutes. That is insane for a tier 2 character. Alright guys, obviously a level 70 Gladiator is doing a very good job here, even on autoplay mode. But of course we didn't win all the match, but he could defeat the universal version of Jean Grey, tier 3 Silver Surfer and tier 3 Black Widow. That is really not bad for a tier 2 character with no uniform and no revive ability like Jean Grey and Silver Surfer. So that's really not bad. Alright, so you must be wondering, should you rush out to get Gladiator at the moment? In my opinion, I think he's definitely better than Strife and Doctor Doom, who are the Epic Quest native tier 2 characters same as Gladiator and Jean Grey. But of course, Jean Grey is still the best. Consider she has a tier 3 which the others 3 not, and she also has a revive with 100% of max HP and the penetration, and she is super powerful. She can one-shot almost everyone in the game. But yeah, I think the second best option should be Gladiator. So if you already have Jean Grey, the next Epic Quest native tier 2 character to build up should be Gladiator instead of Doctor Doom or Strife, as what we have seen what Gladiator can do in timeline battle even on autoplay mode. So yes, I think the second best option is definitely Gladiator. Alright guys, let me know what do you think of the performance of Gladiator in timeline battle. In your opinion, is it worth to build him up all the way to level 70? Consider he is the most expensive native tier 2 same as Jean Grey and Thanos. So let me know in the comment box below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell so that you'll be notified when I upload those good stuff of Marvel Future Fight. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.